Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world. Again, this is the Backseat Wrestler Podcast. Your hosts Eric and Elvis. We are back and ready to bring you some more updates on the latest wrestling news and, of course, all the crap that happened this week.
Yeah.
What do you think of this wrestling week?
I mean, it was, to be honest, it was kind of mid into Crown Jewel.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, Dynamite was good, but like
Dynamite
everything else, all the other shows were promos.
Yeah, it was just
like
promos.
always.
Yeah.
We have pay-per-view, it's all going to be promos.
Yeah, it's all promos and hyping up, so we can't really blame it. But it was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, Crown Jewel kind of saved it.
Yeah, Crown Jewel did save it. Yeah, it was. I think
surprising stuff happened, but
Crown Jewel was cool. I like Crown Jewel. It was actually really fun to watch. But in terms of everything else, it was just it's whatever. But yeah, I guess we can get into our top stories. There isn't really much in terms of top stories except for like a few updates.
It's basically an update.
It's not really a top story, just updates. But yeah, update in terms of the Will Ospreay situation. He was hinting again at going to WWE after Seth Rollins. He tweeted out at Will Ospreay after he defended his title against Drew McIntyre, and Will Ospreay just did I think he replied back with side eye emoji.
Yeah,
and people are interpreting that would be fire. Because remember, you were saying there's a lot of dream matches there, and one of the main people you said was Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, anybody's a dream match.
That's true. No, but Will Ospreay versus Seth Rollins, give me that.
Remember the Seth Rollins with the Shield doing the crazy what I forgot that move. There's something arrow.
Yeah.
He used to do a lot of crazy moves out there. I feel like they limited his moveset a little bit, and he's still one of the best wrestlers. Well, that's true, yeah.
No,
because he's one of the best wrestlers.
No, he is. He is one of the best wrestlers in the world for sure.
You got AJ Styles on the roster that can have a great match with Will Ospreay.
Yeah, for sure.
There's plenty of people.
There's plenty of people.
Even guys like Ricochet. It's so many matches. Even
Ricochet and Will Ospreay had a fire match back in the day that made its round when they were on the Indies. So imagine having a rematch. Oh god, you probably seen that video before. It's the one where they're doing all the acrobatic moves.
Oh no, I think
that was a young Will Ospreay versus Ricochet with hair.
Yeah. No, I remember.
But yeah, so there's updates on that. So if we're thinking where you think Will Ospreay is going to head, where do you think now?
I mean, I guess WWE's, but even AEW is still one of the top ones. He's already been on AEW shows.
I still think he would fit better in AEW, but there's so many dream matches in WWE that I'm not even going to be mad at.
And then everybody, I don't know, everybody's dream as a kid was probably always to join WWE, so I feel like
that's true.
Even though nowadays it's not really, you don't need WWE no more to be a big star, but main event of WrestleMania and stuff like that.
Well, in terms of
the money, I'm pretty sure that you got a lot of damn money to give out. So
exactly. So in terms of Will Ospreay, he defeated Shota Umino for the IWGP UK Championship or US Championship. And after that, he went face to face with Jon Moxley, but then David Finlay came out and they ended up fighting each other. Well, he beat the crap out of both of them with his group. And he destroyed both the US Championship and the UK Championship, which is going to lead to Will Ospreay versus David Finlay versus Jon Moxley at Wrestle Kingdom 18 for the new title, because apparently they're going to make a new title.
When is that on? February?
I forgot the date, to be honest, but I'm going to watch WrestleMania 18. Looks freaking fire so far. I'm definitely going to watch that match. I'm not sure who's going to win, but basically Will Ospreay said, if I win, whatever title they make is going to be mine, because it's basically him defending his title. But I think that's actually when he's going to end up losing it. I feel like maybe that's he's going to be his final thing with New Japan.
Yeah, because his contract's already coming up soon.
Yeah, exactly. But it's kind of crazy.
And that's January, February, so right around the same time.
I'm a little upset because the UK Championship was freaking fire. I don't know if you saw it. That title.
All
was
good
so
things coming
clean.
to an end, I guess.
Yeah, but he only had that design for 2 months.
No, yeah.
It was such a fire design though. Oh my god. I know he definitely has one probably in his room. Or something.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Yeah, his trophy case, but still that title is so clean. So yeah, I guess that's probably going to be the end of him in New Japan, and we're going to see where the heck he ends up afterwards. Whether it's back at New Japan or AEW or Impact,
TNA,
now it's going to be TNA again,
WWE
or WWE. Wherever he goes, I'm going to watch. So even if he goes to Impact, I'm watching Impact. I don't care. This guy is my favorite wrestler on the planet right now. So there's no way I'm not going to watch him. So yeah, we'll continue to give you a little bit more updates as time passes. Obviously, he still has a couple more months at New Japan.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched any of his matches, you're insane. Please watch some of his matches because they're all freaking amazing. terms of other
I mean,
stories,
even if you don't watch New Japan, you can just go watch like Wrestle Dream and all that.
yeah, you can just watch any of his matches in AEW. Yeah. In terms of that, I know we weren't going to say any more CM Punk updates until we actually got something, but your boy's throwing shade and throwing hints here and there,
every freaking
and
week.
it's just like we have to talk about it now. So like it was
like another MMA event, UFC Fight Pass him commentating.
Mm-hmm.
Like the co-commentator had like the staking out of his pocket. It was like a WWE like card or something. I don't even know what it was.
I don't know. It was like a WWE.
I just saw
something.
We just saw a WWE sign.
Yeah,
and everybody pointed out. You see a circle and it's posted everywhere.
But then the other guy, I think he mentioned Impact Wrestling or TNA. So like the guy next to him. So that's why
at this point, I think they're just toying around with all the wrestling fans. There's none of this is
trolling.
Actually,
they're trolling. They have to be. CM Punk is trolling right now. To see where the heck he's
getting eyes, like people talking about him, and he's not even doing anything.
Well, like this is another thing I saw. There was a photo circulating around him, and this is such a long shot, like grain of salt type of thing. There was a photo circulating where he was wearing a shirt. It was related to a band, but like it said something about like the devil, and people are like, "What if he's the devil in the mask?" Because like that rumor is circulating a lot more now.
I mentioned that when we first saw the devil. I was like,
yeah,
it could be CM Punk coming back, but obviously I didn't believe it.
Yeah, but like,
and I still don't believe it.
Okay, but what if it is? Like, if it is, Tony Khan is the greatest booker of all time. no, it's cap,
he went from afraid of his life to re-signing him. If that's part of the
obviously stuff. Like some companies like to blur the lines between reality and kayfabe. And what if that's one of the situations? I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying like if it actually is, that'd be freaking crazy. Not that I believe it, but if it were to happen, oh my god.
I mean, you mentioned CM Punk, also behind the mask. It could be damn, what the hell's his name?
Well, I mean, like, who else would it be?
Jack Perry.
Jack Perry.
A lot of people said Jack Perry. I don't know.
That'd be stupid, though.
It doesn't make any sense, but that's what I heard.
I wouldn't like that.
Like, where is Jack Perry right now? That's why.
Well,
that's why they're saying.
Well, like, this is the thing. He's the devil, and if you think about it, CM Punk is the devil of the freaking AEW locker room.
Oh yeah, technically.
And also,
I mean, not technically,
like the whole thing that that CM Punk said, and then MJF pulled from Ring of Honor. The best thing the devil ever did was making you believe he didn't exist. So he doesn't exist in AEW anymore, but he's still there. He's the guy in the mask.
Yep.
And then it leads to MJF versus Punk for the title again.
That'd be like one of the craziest like switcheroos of all time.
Yeah.
CM Punk never even lost the title. First of all,
the best curveball.
Remember the Real World Championship? Like, what the hell even happened to that? He never lost it.
Well,
that's why it retired with him.
Yeah. He got fired. So yeah, but
so technically, if he does come back, he's still champion technically. So
yes and no.
That'd be like the craziest curveball, one of the craziest curveballs in wrestling history.
Well, like
because they all seem obviously 1,000% legit that he's fired and he's no longer going back there.
Exactly, but
Tony Khan does not want him near him.
If he is,
that's what I'm saying.
Always the big.
It's just that fucking curveball. It's like, what the hell?
If it actually is true, then that is insane, and that would be like one of the best storylines they've ever created. I don't know. In terms of like people who could be behind the mask, I know we said like Adam Cole before, but now it kind of looks like maybe that injury was actually pretty serious. So you never freaking know. But
I'm trying to think. Any debuts? Anybody on the roster? Any debuts?
I feel like it has to be a debut. If it's not Adam Cole, it has to be a debut person. If it's not Adam Cole,
I'm trying to think of free agents right now.
Dolph Ziggler.
I mean, yeah.
But like, how would that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, unless they're gonna make him like a top star, which he can put on fire matches. He just never had an actual gimmick.
Yeah.
The Spirit Squad. He never had like a real like top gimmick. That's why. And I'm trying to think who else. I have no idea.
Yeah. There's not really much.
By the way, I seen posts of like Ryback. They say he was telling AEW to hire him as like security because the locker room's always fighting with each other.
Heck no.
I seen a post about that yesterday. It was hilarious. He's basically to straighten out the locker room, not even as a wrestler. He said,
"Oh hell no, no, thank you."
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm
also, what's up with Randy Orton? We need him back.
Oh, when is he coming back? Yeah, that's another.
I saw. Yeah, that's kind of another rumor I saw too. Obviously, we had to see a CM Punk rumor about Survivor Series. I heard rumor about Randy Orton about Crown Jewel and Survivor Series.
I thought Randy Orton was going to come back at Crown Jewel. I thought he was going to go face to face with Roman Reigns.
But now it looks like most likely it's going to be Survivor Series.
You think so? But like, I wonder what the heck he's going to be involved in there.
Just attack anybody, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Come out of nowhere with the hoodie on and RKO somebody like.
The thing is, like Randy Orton, he can be face or heel. People are going to cheer him, and he can play both parts extremely well. So
I mean, last time he was here, what was he? He was a face.
He was a face.
Well, okay, so we need that.
We need heel.
We need that freaking shaved head and freaking Randy Orton.
Oh no, bald Randy Orton is scary. He could have been on our list last week.
Yeah, we need that bald Randy Orton to start punching people.
Bald Randy Orton is psycho. He's crazy. If we get him again, that'd be freaking cool though.
But we need him to start. Like,
I don't know if he's PG though.
And wait, weren't they like turning to like they went up like TV 14 now? So.
It's the same thing. It seems like it's the same thing.
I mean, I heard a couple more swears here and there.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's a lot more beeps than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was basically our top stories. Yeah, let's get into our WWE review. Let's get into our WWE Raw. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our WWE Raw review. This week's Raw was just promo after promo. There was some decent matches on there, but it was just a little build-up show for Crown Jewel. What do you think of it?
I mean, basically the same thing you said. Decent matches, but promo. One really good promo. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, let's just get into the top things that did occur on WWE Raw. Okay, let's start off with the best thing on the show, Rhea Ripley. So the show opened up with Rhea. Of course, she opened up the show with JD and Dom. Basically just saying that Dom's going to beat Ricochet because they had a match in that.
And JD was also going to face Rollins.
Yeah, but that was hilarious. The way JD's going to beat Seth Rollins. No, he's not.
No, Lord Farquhar will never win.
Yeah, she's basically saying Judgment Day runs Raw. Judgment Day runs WWE. Of course, Sami Zayn came out because Sami Zayn is like one of the top baby faces now. He was pissed
off when he came out.
Yeah, he was saying he was tired of Rhea, tired of Judgment Day. He said he was going to continue to fight them until Judgment Day is no longer a thing, which honestly just means it's going to be a forever storyline.
Yep. They also made she made him versus Damian Priest, which would eventually be the main event.
Yeah, it was going to be Sami Zayn versus Damian Priest for the main event.
Obviously about to get jumped, and then you see Ricochet, the superhero, come out.
Yeah, Ricochet came out for the save. And then right after that, we had the first match, which was Dom Dominic Mysterio versus Dirty Dom versus Ricochet. And it was actually a really fun match.
Dom got the win, though.
Yeah.
Get props. I know it was a distraction by Rhea, but
it was a distraction.
He's winning more matches now, and he's actually performing a lot better.
Your boy's like,
and he's becoming a top heel. Dom's like, he's looking like really good for like the wrestling business. Like he's gonna last a while.
Oh, for sure. He's still young. He's
young.
He's gonna be a great wrestler and a great person for them to just build off of in the future. I mean, right now he's already that guy.
You can tell he needed a lot of work, but like now he's just like he's like perfect for that Judgment Day thing.
I mean, he's Rey Mysterio's son. Of course, he's gonna be one of the best.
Yeah.
This guy's he's doing really really well, and I'm so happy whenever he's on our screen. I love watching.
Yeah, and he's happy with the heat he's getting. The booze.
He's also funny. So.
Yeah. Oh, remember we talked about the piping and booze? They apparently they did it like on NXT, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's so obvious now, it's so stupid."
Yeah, no,
because they were apparently he was getting some cheers. They were saying the Dom got some cheers, and they were piping and booze on NXT. I didn't watch it. I was like, that's crazy.
The thing, like, you don't need the pipe and the booze. They're already so loud.
I like
natural. Yeah, natural is perfect. But yeah, of course, Dom picked up the win against Ricochet after distraction from Judgment Day. Of course, Rhea was really happy about that. And then we just talk about the main event because it is in correlation.
I mean,
with
we had the Sami Zayn and Damian Priest.
Obviously, Sami Zayn saying that he was going to get rid of Judgment Day. It led to the match against Damian Priest, which was the main event actually. And then in the main event,
solid match,
decent match. Yeah, it was pretty good. And obviously, Sami Zayn and Damian Priest, two of the top guys in WWE.
Yeah.
But yeah, ended in a disqualification. Obviously, after Judgment Day got involved, obviously started brawling. Jey Uso came out for the save. He didn't help at all because he started getting beat up.
Yeah, and then Cody came out.
It's hero Cody Rhodes comes out.
Yeah, I seen this meme yesterday. I was dying because the way Cody rocks, it's like they put in the caption "Why I oughta." He walks like just like freaking dad.
No, he walks like the dogs in Tom and Jerry. You remember those dogs?
Yeah.
Like the gang dogs.
Like, why I oughta get him. They put like a caption. It was hilarious.
I don't know why he walks like that, but it's so funny.
He just walks like a typical like older dad.
Yeah, so he waddles out to the ring, and obviously he helps them, and he ends up putting JD in a crossroads on the announce table, which is so funny because it's not a Raw without JD getting hit with like
he's
4 or 5
smashed.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 freaking finishers.
When the hell is the Judgment Day gonna allow him to be in the group?
You know what it is? JD, and I've seen this before. JD is like the new Dolph Ziggler. He sells moves so perfectly that they just keep hitting the finishers on him. I think like Vince and Triple H are just like, no, you're gonna get hit with this finisher tonight. And JD's like, oh crap, here we go again. But yeah, that of course Cody came out, hit the crossroads on JD, following the match between Sammy and
got
Priest.
on the mic.
Yeah, go for it.
Got on the mic, called out Priest. Basically called him like he told him like stop being a follower, and like he called him a follower, not a leader. How Rhea's running Judgment Day, and he's just following everybody else.
But Rhea is a leader. There's no
but at the same time, he's not really a follower. He got the Money in the Bank and he's tag team, but whatever. Anyways, he said Judgment Day. He said he's back on his path to his story, the same damn story we've been freaking watching for like a year. The story
he's been trying to finish it since forever.
Yeah.
I guess that means we're probably gonna get Cody versus Roman again.
I mean, yeah. Who else is gonna get him right now?
I don't know, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I like. I'm excited because I know that match is gonna be good, but it's also just like that match that it should have ended at.
I don't like seeing the same shit, like the same stuff over and over again. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. I don't know. I don't. It doesn't. The story. Let's just say the story is interesting, but it doesn't interest me as much as it did the last WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because
everybody was convinced he was going to win too.
Everybody was convinced.
So it's a curveball. So like I like stuff that happened that we don't think is going to happen.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like, damn, it's the same thing now.
Yeah.
So now what? Next WrestleMania is going to be the same person.
It looks like it, to be honest.
Or is it going to be The Rock?
That'd be cool, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, he basically said that he's going to finish his story, and that was how Raw ended. However, there was some other interesting stuff that did happen on Raw, such as. How about Alpha Academy versus the Creed Brothers? It was Creed Brothers' first match on the main roster, and they looked really good.
Yeah, they impressed really good.
Yeah.
And so obviously Alpha Academy is one of the top teams, and
they're also some of the best wrestlers on the roster, obviously.
Yeah, and they beat them.
Yeah, Creed Brothers won. They picked up the win. They hit
Hopefully they don't screw me. You know that he's always screwing up with new tag teams.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure if they're officially on the Raw roster or if they're just going to go back to NXT.
I mean, why would they come up they were
Alpha
on Academy and then go right back down?
They were on NXT for the Halloween Havoc.
I mean, yeah, that's
and
true.
They won there. So
what does he want to bury Alpha Academy or something? How about freaking Akira Tozawa? He's finally getting his match actually this week.
Tozawa looks so funny.
He's fighting. He's actually fighting somebody good, so he might get destroyed.
He's
fighting Shinsuke.
He's fighting. Oh, he's
gonna. They gotta forget it. That dude's been there for how many years now? He's just over. He's just funny.
Tozawa was a beast when he was in the.
I remember
in the Cruiserweight. 205 Live and the Cruiserweight. Especially the Cruiserweight tournament. That's one of the best tournaments WWE's ever put on. I think it is the best.
Now they're just like having him do this little freaking funny stuff on the side.
He's funny with it though. I like it, but. Oh my god! When he's like the picture of him circulating, where he's just wearing the giant shirt and he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. So of course that did occur.
I mean, you got another tag team, I guess, DIY and Imperium.
Yeah. Thank God for DIY. DIY faced Imperium, and DIY ended up picking up the win. And I think it was Vinci who ended up taking the pin, which obviously
he's always taking.
He's always taking the pin. So they're already pissed off at Vinci, and that's just gonna add more fuel on him on that fire. Do you think they're actually gonna break up? Because it seems like they are. Like now,
I mean, it's been going on for months now. They're already pissed off at Vinci.
Yeah, but now it seems like it's gonna happen. Like there's no way they're gonna avoid not having them get kicked out of the group.
They're gonna freaking jump him out or something.
They're gonna do something. I feel like they're gonna replace him. I feel like they're gonna find somebody. I'm not sure who, but I feel like they're gonna replace him eventually.
How do you say that? Let's try to come up with somebody. I don't know.
Anybody
on the roster or somebody new. Somebody at NXT.
I feel like it'll be somebody on NXT. I'm not sure who, but it would probably be somebody on NXT, or it would probably be like somebody who hasn't really been on the roster for a while or hasn't been used in a while.
I'm trying to think who would fit good. I don't even know.
I don't know who would fit good, unless it's somebody brand new. But I don't know, because I don't know. They're kind of unique. They're doing their own thing, and I love watching Imperium, and I love Vinci, but your boy they keep feeding them the losses. So it's just I don't know what they're gonna do there. But yeah, of course, DIY defeated Imperium, which is just adding more fuel to that. And of course, DIY looking great. I can't wait for them to go after those tag team titles, and hopefully they take them because they deserve it, and they are both great wrestlers. Everybody knows I'm a huge Johnny Gargano fan. Yeah. And I'm a huge Ciampa fan, but Johnny Gargano is my guy. But yeah, we had Miz TV with special guests.
Probably one of my favorite segments that happened.
It was, yeah. Miz TV with special guest Gunther, but of course Imperium came out first. Ludwig was basically saying that he despises Miz, makes fun of Miz. Miz is making fun of Vinci. saying like, "Oh, so he speaks" and stuff like
He
that.
called him Imperium. I'm not even gonna say the.
No,
He
God.
called him the B word. He said, "You're Imperium's."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But Gunther then comes out. He's talking smack about Miz, saying he's irrelevant. Beneath him, says that he was never gonna be anything, never has been anything. But then Miz drops a fire promo,
defending himself. Yo, he's talking about his accomplishments.
Yeah, talking about his
the crowd's
accomplishments.
going crazy. I'm like, yo, we got the face turn.
Yeah, beating Cena in the main event of Mania, obviously with help from The Rock. But
how he made the IC title prestigious when he was champion.
And a lot of people are like saying like I saw a lot of people like, oh no, that run was mid. No, it wasn't. I love that run. Like the run with the Miz and the IC title was one of the best runs with the IC title I've ever seen. Besides Gunther's is by far better.
Oh yeah,
but in terms of like if you remember during that time when the Miz had the IC title, he was the most prestigious champion in WWE. Nobody freaking cared about the WWE title because I think it was on Brock at that time and he was never on freaking TV. I think it was during that time, and the Miz was like the best thing on TV at that time. Remember, he dropped that fire promo.
Yeah, during that time, the U.S. title was trash too.
That the only title that made sense was the IC title, and the Miz was like putting on fire promos, good matches. He had that fire promo that everybody still talks about to this day against Daniel Bryan at that time.
Yeah,
on Talking Smack, I think it was called.
I remember that.
Yeah. So like he was literally one of the best wrestlers on the roster at that time. And that IC title ring is actually what helped it go back up until WWE messed it up and made it trash until Gunther got it again. But so he basically dropped the fire promo, just defending himself and saying like he's the one that made that title relevant. And then
Imperium, they started like destroying the Miz TV set, like trying to piss him off.
Yeah, and then they beat the crap out of the Miz. And then the Miz leaves.
Well, he went to attack them obviously because they were destroying his set, but then they jumped him.
Well, then the Miz leaves. Later on backstage, he's like requesting like a title
match. Pissed off. He went to Adam Pearce pissed off.
Yeah,
saying he's embarrassed and he asked for a title match.
Yeah, he asked for a title match.
Instead, Adam said like Bronson Reed is like next for the opportunity, which we already saw. But now,
later on they made a match.
It's a triple threat now.
Is it a triple threat?
Bronson Reed, Miz. Oh man, I forgot now. I think it might be Fatal 4. I don't even remember.
I think it's Fatal 4.
I know it's Miz, Bronson Reed.
I
don't even remember the other two.
It's because
let's just say they're probably not going to win. So whatever. Miz got to win that.
I think Miz is going to win. Yeah.
Because we just saw Bronson Reed.
Yeah. I think Miz is going to win.
But how about Miz turning on like face now?
I like it.
Finally, he's been a heel for a while,
and he's been taking like the heel like
and lately they kind of been treating him like as a joke too. Lately, having him lose to a lot of people, like even Logan Paul and stuff. So I'm glad now, like
they're
hopefully
gonna
give him this push, have him winning.
Yeah, I mean like
he doesn't have to win the title, but
yeah,
as long as he put on fire promos and matches with top guys, it will be.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a good like top mid card guy now. Hopefully, now that he's gonna be face. Yeah, like they do that with everybody though who's like good enough. Like they're doing that with Bayley right now. Like Bayley's just
she's
getting destroyed. She's down bad right now. She's getting destroyed back and forth. But we all know she's a top star, and eventually she's going to come back up. Which is like what our guess is going to be. She's going to face Io at WrestleMania. We said that last week. But he's now a face, and we're looking forward to see that match between Gunther and him because I feel like that's going to be a fire match. Yeah. Obviously, we think Gunther's going to come up on top. I think.
I don't see anybody defeating Gunther, but I think. Speaking of Gunther, you seen him like for 6 months he can't like wrestle outside the U.S. Why do you think he wasn't on Crown Jewel? And now he's not going to be able to wrestle at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, is it because like citizenship or something?
It was something like that. It wasn't actually citizenship, but apparently it's some order that he can't wrestle now for 6 months outside, which sucks.
Yeah.
So obviously he wasn't on Crown Jewel, and we can't. Now we're not going to see him at Elimination Chamber
in
Australia, which sucks.
That's
gonna be a huge crowd.
I would have loved to see the IC title defended in an Elimination Chamber match, though.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna defend the US title in an Elimination Chamber match. That'd be fire.
Logan Paul
defending his title.
Crazy moves off like that freaking thing.
Yeah,
but that sucks. Because they go overseas all the time, especially even for Raw and SmackDown. So it's like.
It's fine though. I mean, 6
months is not that much.
Fine. He's going to continue giving us fire matches on Raw.
Well, actually, I think 6 months from now that's close to WrestleMania.
Think so.
So
yeah.
Well,
whatever.
Let's just say he's off of Elimination Chamber now too.
Yeah.
Sucks, but whatever.
Of course, later on tonight we had a Drew McIntyre promo, fire promo at that.
Yeah, it was like a video promo. I wrote it down.
Yeah, go for it.
It was a fire promo. Well, he was basically angry about his title reign, which is what Seth has been saying anyway.
Yeah,
his title reign was during COVID, and then he was like angry at the Bloodline for taking away his opportunities. Remember, It was what was it last year? Clash at the Castle. They got it. Solo got involved. That was his
I
debut,
thought
right?
there was so many times during that match where I thought Drew was gonna win.
That was Solo's debut, right, when he got involved.
Yeah, that was Solo's debut on the main roster. Yeah.
So that he was just pissed off. That was like a 4-minute promo. It was like a video. It was fine.
Good promo though. Yeah, basically hyping up the match between him and Seth. Seth came out basically saying, stop complaining, basically
about the past, and just and then he was just hyping up the match. And then you had freaking Lord Farquaad attacked him from behind.
JD. Yeah, JD attacked Seth from behind.
Which started the match, I guess.
Yeah, and then of course, obviously, as we said, Seth defeated JD. And then him and Priest actually went face to face afterwards because hyping up their match for Crown Jewel, which, by the way, I think was match of the night at Crown Jewel. I don't know. I thought it was. I think it was pretty good.
It was.
We'll talk about it on Crown Jewel. We'll talk about it when we talk about our Crown Jewel review. But yeah, that match was fire. I don't care. Yeah. So then.
Well, he went face to face with Priest, but he didn't face Priest. It's just remember he fought
JD. Yeah. And then no, I'm talking about Seth versus Priest at Crown Jewel. That was match of the night.
No, but they didn't fight on Crown Jewel. It was wasn't it Seth and
Oh wait, what the heck
it was Seth and Drew McIntyre.
Sorry,
it's just
Seth and Drew.
He knows he got the briefcase, so he's kind of coming.
Right. My fault. I meant Seth versus Drew was.
But yeah, they went face to face because Priest is trying to come after that title.
Yeah.
Anytime he's
that's my fault. I got confused. But yeah. Seth versus Drew was match of the night for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we had, of course, the main event, which was we already talked about.
Yeah, we talked. I think we're pretty.
Yeah, I think that was basically it. They came out on Raw.
Yeah, there was a couple little things I don't freaking care about it. Women's really tag team title was like a boring match.
Yeah, as it usually is. Unfortunately, they gotta build them better. But yeah, that was basically WWE Raw. We'll get into WWE SmackDown, and then after that, we'll talk about our WWE Crown Jewel match. Started, whatever. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our WWE SmackDown review. WWE SmackDown was, as we said prior, just a bunch of promos and a bunch of hype up matches getting you ready for Crown Jewel.
Yeah, it was really short.
Yeah, I think it was like pre-recorded too, because like obviously people had to do like the travel stuff, so it was pre-recorded.
I didn't even think. I was thinking about that while I was watching Crown Jewel. I was like, wait, how the hell were they just?
No. It was pre-recorded from the week before. Yeah, I remember because there was like a whole like thing circulating of John Cena's promo prior to actually it being on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a pre-recorded show. It seemed like it was just like whatever. Like it was fine, I guess.
Yeah, but literally, I have. Damn, I got like freaking 2 matches written down.
Really?
Or 2 or 3, and the rest promos.
I probably had the same. Okay, but anyways, let's just get into our top things that happened on WWE SmackDown that got you ready for WWE Crown Jewel. WWE SmackDown, of course, opened up with LA Knight. He was hyping up his match against Roman Reigns, but he was interrupted by Roman.
Same thing he did to Roman.
Same thing he did to Roman, except LA Knight was just funny. I don't know why. Roman said LA Knight just basically cosplays a redneck version of his cousin.
I was laughing at that.
Roman, The Rock. I was dying laughing when he said that.
Yeah.
That was actually hilarious.
But yeah, they had a good back and forth on the mic.
They did.
Before they were separated by security. But
it was a really good way to
that's all it really was, just hyping up the match. Nothing really happened.
I
it was a good promo, yeah.
Good promo.
That line by Roman was good.
That was funny. That was probably one of the best lines Roman has said.
Yeah, I said not that suffering
succotash. Yeah, that's terrible. I remember
LA Knight made fun of him for that last week.
Yeah. When he said that, I like looked back and I watched it again, and I was like, "Oh God, that's so terrible."
Cringe.
And like he like looks into the mic and just winks. It's like nah, like that was awful, my dude.
Yeah. Somebody wrote that down for him, and it was terrible.
Oh God. But yeah, basically it was just a little promo hyping up their match for Crown Jewel, and yeah, that was basically the main thing that happened on SmackDown. Yeah. Other than that, we had Kevin Owens. He was going to face Austin Theory, and KO picked up the win, staring down Grayson Waller.
Yeah, Waller from commentary.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to make that match too.
Yeah, it looks.
I thought they were going to make it for like Crown Jewel or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I thought they were, but yeah, they didn't even fight.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Freaking Waller was on that damn freaking.
What?
Wasn't he on Crown Jewel also?
Yeah, but we'll talk about Crown Jewel afterwards. Yeah. That Misty thing was I didn't really care for it. Anyways, yeah. So it looks like we're gonna get KO versus Grayson Waller probably on SmackDown, like the next upcoming SmackDown.
I guess it's gonna build a feud between them. Well, he already beat one of them.
So I mean, they kind of need KO to do something for now.
Yeah.
So I guess this is okay. Then we had Solo and John Cena promo hyping up their match, and John Cena
was
just
real
destroyed.
quick. Solo said like a couple real things, and then Cena just took the mic with a messed up voice. I guess.
Yeah.
From the freaking Samoan Spike he took the other week.
Yeah. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I thought it was just because he was just probably just doing like a lot of promotional
No, they even
stuff.
said it from he took the Samoan Spike. Remember last week?
That's cool then. If
he cooked Solo on the mic real quick. He called him a Taz ripoff.
Yeah.
And then he just did a mic drop and walked out.
Yeah.
It was literally like a minute and a half.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed this I think it was on Dynamite, on AEW Dynamite. Because, like I said, this thing was pre-recorded, and that was the clip that was circulating where he's mentioned Taz on live television, who's obviously in AEW.
Yeah.
So then on Dynamite, there were, I think there was just like a little promo for like Wipeout, which John Cena is a host on.
Yeah.
So Taz was like they were like, oh, like don't forget to watch blah blah blah, and John Cena on this week's Wipeout, like a little promo thing around the same thing. And Taz goes, hey, I know that guy
because he mentioned him.
Yeah, because he mentioned him. But. Yeah, basically he called him a Taz ripoff and said he's going to end him at Crown Jewel, which that didn't happen. But we'll
talk about that because that was a surprise there.
A little surprise.
And we had that weigh-in, Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio weigh-in.
Yeah. So there was the Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio
UFC weigh-in.
I remember we talked about how we wanted that, like
tail the tapes, weigh-ins, press conferences.
Yeah. It makes it more authentic, and I love that.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I think they need to do that more with more like
high-profile matches,
such as like it would have been cool to see LA Knight and Roman get that.
Yeah.
Because obviously the promos there would have been great between Paul
Cena,
Heyman and LA
Solo,
Knight. Cena, Solo,
big guys.
Yeah, it would have been great.
They usually always do when it's like a huge guy facing a small guy. Like remember Omos and I forgot who I think it was AJ Styles and they did the freaking weigh-in.
I think they did it with like Omos and Braun Strowman as well.
So they always do it with big guys. Yeah. They got to do it with like high profile matches.
Yeah.
But Logan Paul weighed in at 213. Rey Mysterio was 175.
The weigh-in's stupid. I don't really care about the actual weigh-in. It's just more so like the press conference.
But they had the face-off. Rey Mysterio slapped Logan Paul, touched him on his head. Rey Mysterio slapped him. He hit him in the face with the mic. Literally, what happened to Logan Paul when he fought Danis?
Yeah,
hit in the face with the mic, and he was just holding his face.
It was really funny.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was so funny. So yeah, that little weigh-in did occur. That was a good match also on Crown Jewel. But we'll talk about that when we get to Crown Jewel. And we also had Io Sky backstage with Damage Control. Bailey was basically joking around saying like, oh, like what if I beat Bianca later and then I get to face you at Crown Jewel?
They looked at her crazy stuff. I'm just joking.
They looked at her. That's like slowly hinting at what we believe is going to happen with Bailey versus Io.
But then Nick Aldis made that match, Bailey and who was it? Bianca Belair for the main event.
Yeah, with Bard from ringside.
They were Bard from ringside.
Yeah.
So she was pissed about that.
So then, that was basically the main event. So the main event was Bianca Belair versus Bailey, in which Belair obviously won. Yeah, and she put Bailey through a table.
Yeah. After she beat her, and then threw her to a table. So she faces Io. Well, she faced Io at Crown Jewel for the title.
Bailey's always getting destroyed.
Like we were just saying,
Io. Yeah.
They're just having her doing this little mid card thing right now.
Just getting destroyed.
She'll be back on top soon.
Hopefully,
whether it's a face turn or it's just a full blown heel.
I don't think she'll ever go back to being a face. I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
I mean, I'm not talking about like the hugging thing that you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You can be a face without that.
I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. I just think it's great how like they're building it like, oh, she's taking all these shots for Io, and then eventually she's going to get tired of it.
Io
and
owes
go after
her a
Io.
freaking title shot. Now that I say that, Io owes her a damn title. all the shots she's been taking.
I think that's what it's going to be. Like I think it's going to be Bianca Belair. Bailey getting tired of Io saying like, no, I've been helping you and taking all these shots for you. Give me a title shot. She's going to say no, going to turn on her, blah, blah, blah. They have a match. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else happened on SmackDown?
That was literally...
No, Brawl and Bruce versus Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, it was a good match. I'll say that.
It was a good match.
I'll be honest, I'm not high on Pretty Deadly. It's just like...
Hater.
They're good wrestlers. Just like, I don't
hater.
know. Call me a hater if you want.
Hater.
Don't get mad because I freaking grew up watching like Hardy Boys and stuff.
Yeah, Hardy Boys are great, and so is Pretty Deadly.
So is Pretty Deadly.
No, I'm not saying they're at the same thing.
I'm putting the same conversation.
They even wore like the same stuff. Like Hardy's wear the crop, like
Yeah.
wear the crop tops.
like,
Pretty Deadly does.
Pretty Deadly is just like, I don't know.
I like Pretty Deadly.
Like, what is actually their gimmick though? It's just like I don't get it.
They're pretty and they're deadly.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's kind of explanatory. I don't know. It's just
explains itself. No,
it's so like
but
gimmicky.
Yeah, Pretty Deadly.
It looks so gimmicky. That's why it's like I don't know. But they're good. That was a good match.
It was a good match.
It was like no disqualification, but they called it a Donnybrook match for Irish people in pubs, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, they won.
beat them in their own damn match.
I think what it was they put Pete Dunne, aka what's his name, Butch, through a table, and then they pinned him.
Was it Butch?
They put
Rich
Butch
Holland
was taken. Yeah. They put.
That was a good match though.
Really good match.
For a second, it looked like they were gonna win.
Yeah,
Rich Holland and them.
So it looks like he's gonna elevate Pretty Deadly.
What the hell's Sheamus? I haven't seen him in like freaking month and a half. Maybe he's hurt or something. Or
he's probably just taking a break. He was putting on those fire matches against like Gunther and all them, so he's just taking a quick little break probably. But yeah, that was basically.
It was a good match. Yeah, that was a good match. It's just I don't know.
I enjoyed it. It was a pretty fun match. I like Pretty Deadly. I think as they continue to build them, they're going to be one of the top like tag teams in SmackDown on SmackDown. Sorry, but we'll see. But yeah, as we said, there wasn't really much that happened on SmackDown. It was literally just a bunch of filler stuff to get you ready for Crown Jewel. The only like major thing that happened was the Bianca Belair defeating Bayley,
and that wasn't even really major. We knew that was going to happen because
obviously we knew that was going to happen. And then just like the little hype up thing between LA Knight and Roman, and that's basically it. Everything else in between.
The Kevin Owens theory, I guess that builds up Waller versus Kevin Owens. So it's kind of important.
It's whatever though. That was whatever.
We're gonna see what happens with him.
Yeah,
I feel like he needs like an actual storyline.
Who, KO?
Yeah, this is not really a storyline. This just happened.
Just give KO mic time. He's funny on the mic. He's great on the mic. So as long as I give him mic time, I'm fine. But yeah, that was basically WWE SmackDown. I know this was really quick, but that's fine.
It was nothing.
Yeah, it was literally nothing. Let's go ahead and get into our WWE Crown Jewel review. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our WWE Crown Jewel review. This was, of course, the pay-per-view that happened on Saturday that was in Saudi. What was it in Saudi or Abu Dhabi?
Saudi. You know,
Saudi.
WWE's off of Saudis.
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi is UFC.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, that's probably why I got confused. Anyways, go ahead. What'd you think of Crown Jewel?
Solid. Especially for a lot of Saudi shows have been like, not good at all. Because they always bring back old legends like Goldberg and Oldberg and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This one was actually a good, solid pay-per-view. It was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed this.
With some surprising things that happened.
This was
we actually had titles defended on it. Roman, we had him defend his title, which he hasn't done in a while.
No, but like this was probably my favorite Crown Jewel that they've ever put on.
Yeah,
by far,
definitely.
But yeah, it was a pretty good match. Pretty good card. Pretty good matches. There you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't really think there was like a match that I'd say was bad. I think every match there was pretty good. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. The match of the night, which was the first match, I believe, was Seth versus Drew for the WWE World Title. The Drip God's gear was freaking fire. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah. Well, we also have the kickoff real quick. Sami Zayn defeating JD.
Yeah, but that was quick.
Why is Sami Zayn on the damn freaking kickoff show? This is some disrespect.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying
fine.
It's disrespect, but all right, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Seth versus Drew. The Drip God had the best gear of the night. That gear was fire. I liked it a lot.
I don't even remember what he had.
It was fire. Just go
I wasn't focused on the Drip. I was just watching the match. It was a hell of a match.
Fire match of the night. I think there was so many times where I thought Drew was going to win, but of course Seth retained. Looked like Drew was going to go full heel eventually because it didn't really happen this night, but looks like it's going to happen
soon. Somebody commented on one of the YouTube shorts, remember, about Drew losing and becoming a full-blown heel, remember that?
Yeah, because we did talk about that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
By the way, please comment.
Yeah,
shout out to that guy. Comment on all our YouTube stuff or even on Instagram and stuff because we reply to everything. We love having conversations with people.
Any any of their opinions, anything, we'd like to hear anything.
Yeah, ideas, any opinion, any valid thing. Like, it doesn't matter. We will reply.
Something you disagree with,
that's the whole point of like us creating this podcast. So us have conversations with people in the wrestling community and hopefully build some friendships there.
Wrestling conversations are
they're always fire. I love having conversations about this stuff. Even if we have separate opinions, that's perfectly fine. I love having those conversations. Those are better. Opinions. Yeah, those conversations.
Remember
are better.
A couple weeks ago we were arguing about Kota Ibushi.
Yeah.
We're gonna
No,
have separate
those
opinions.
conversations are better because you can either sway my opinion or I can sway yours, and if not, then that's perfectly fine. At least we freaking talked about it, and we understand why we have that opinion.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Seth retained the title. Fire.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest came out and he was about to cash in.
I thought he was legit gonna cash. He even had the referee. He gave him the thing and everything.
I was hoping he wasn't because I was like, no, he's gonna mess up my plan. Which is my idea with freaking at Survivor Series they have a rematch and then Priest tries to do it.
No, he could have cashed in, win, and then they could have had their rematch with Damian Priest defended the title against Seth.
And then okay, it could have been the same thing. It could have been similar. Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah. He tried to cash in, and then Sammy came in, and he stole the briefcase.
He stole it and just ran through the crowd.
Yeah, he stole the briefcase, and Priest was pissed. So and
did he even get the briefcase back?
No, he hasn't yet, not yet. And then it was so funny though because what was it? Seth was sitting in the ring. He was like, "Oh, okay, cool, thank you." And he was just like,
"I saw a video. It was just backstage. Like Priest looked pissed, and Rhea was just trying to cheer him up." Oh yeah, because they're like best friends, and she's like trying to say, like, "Come on, high five!" Yeah,
and he was like,
"Come on, let's go get my freaking briefcase."
That was so funny. She's like, "I won, no." Like
they have a lot of hilarious videos backstage together.
Oh yeah, Judgment Day. Yeah, Judgment Day is so funny. Like if you watch their backstage stuff, it's always freaking hilarious. Even like stuff like when they're not even like playing their characters.
No, they were literally just chilling. Their friends. Yeah.
But yeah, of course, Seth retained, still has a title. Priest wasn't able to freaking cash in because of Sammy. Looks like they're probably going to fight.
Later, Priest will be champion, Puerto Puerto Rican WWE champion.
He's going to be champion,
or whatever champion.
He's going to be champion for sure. You know what's funny too? When Priest first won the title, I was like one of the people that would be like, "Oh man, I don't want him to win." Because like I didn't really think he had like great charisma and stuff. He's kind of proven me wrong.
Oh yeah,
recently because like,
especially with the Judgment Day.
I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I wasn't really a huge fan of Priest, but now I am because he's been putting on amazing matches and he's shown me that he's actually really good on the mic as well when you actually give him a chance.
Yeah.
So I'm actually starting to become a big fan of Priest. So maybe I hope he kind of does win that title now. I take back everything I said before because
he's a good. I like him always.
Yeah. I don't know. I love him. He's pretty cool so far. But yeah. After this, we had Rhea versus Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Zoe Stark.
The fatal
five-way for
which is rare. Rarely get those.
Yeah, WWE Women's title. And Rhea retained.
That could have been an Elimination Chamber. They could have put that Elimination Chamber.
She's definitely gonna defend her title in Elimination
Chamber.
Chamber.
Adam Pearce is messed up, yo. He's always having her defend against many people, and she keeps winning.
Yeah, no, that was fire though, and her entrance was fire.
It was like. What was it? They were like they had like these little spots that were standing in a line next to each other with the smoke, with like eerie music until it changed to hers. That was fire.
Yeah, and her entrance music is fire.
WrestleMania, music. Somebody posted a video. It's like Rhea's entrance and then me, and it's just
like the dancing,
just like the freaking
the swerve song thing. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want Rhea to ever. I'm not saying ever, but Rhea with that title, she needs to keep.
Let me
just
say this right now. To be honest, I don't even know anybody else on the roster that's like worthy of beating her right now.
Right now,
I'm not even trying to disrespect anybody. It's just like
no, I agree.
The way she's been beating everybody's like. I don't even see anybody else beating her and then taking the title off her.
Yeah,
that makes sense unless they get somebody new or something. I mean, you got Jade Cargill that hasn't done anything and we don't even know what she's gonna do.
They're probably gonna build her up to try to fight her, but I'm a fan of Jade Cargill, but I still don't think she's on Rhea's level at all. Not even close. Like nobody is. Rhea.
No, she has the look and everything. She needed one thing she needed to work on was her in-ring skills.
Yeah,
and mic skills.
I mean, like both of us on our top 10 list of like wrestlers so far this year she was on our list.
Yeah.
And she's climbing higher and higher on that list every week. She's just so freaking fun to watch, and she's a great wrestler. I put
Cody ahead of her. She could be 5 right there.
Yeah, no, she
was great. I think I had Cody 5.
But yeah, Rhea ended up retaining, which is exactly what we wanted.
So who's next? We have no idea.
Jade, probably.
I just said Jade, but you don't know.
We'll see. After that, we had John Cena versus Solo Sikoa, and this was the surprise of the night.
Cena had a good start for like the first 5 minutes, and then absolutely got destroyed the rest of the match.
He got obliterated.
This freaking Solo Sikoa looked like a freaking looked like 2015 Lesnar versus Cena where he got destroyed.
Nah, he just looked like Umaga when Umaga beat the crap out of Cena.
Oh, not even that brings back. Was it Cena? Was he WWE champion or
was
United
States
champion?
United States champion.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, no, but good
before
memories.
He had the colorful gear and everything.
Yeah, but
yeah, that was.
Yeah, he spiked him like what 10 freaking 15 times.
Yeah, he did like 4 regular ones, and then he had him on the ground and hit him with like another 6 of them, just like that.
Yo, he looked. Yo, they made Solo look dominant. But then, like, it kind of like now, where the hell does that leave Cena? Remember what he said? He said like, "Oh, if I lose, I don't know if I'm going to be here." Do you think he's going to retire now?
I don't. That's what was one of my questions. I have no idea. I mean, he also has like apparently I saw something like that he has to ask permission to like come back to WWE.
Well, yeah,
that's from like the Saga thing, the movie producer thing.
Yeah, because he's part of like that union.
Yeah,
and obviously he's gonna.
So he's gonna ask if he can come back. So maybe he takes a break.
You think he's gonna? I think he's gonna take a break. I think he's gonna take a long break.
I mean, he has to take a break. He's got destroyed. Imagine showing your face the next day after getting destroyed like that.
Your boy's gonna come back again. It's been 3,700 and something days since I've last won.
Yeah, exactly. We were convinced he was gonna win.
I was convinced he was gonna win.
Remember, we did the predictions and we both picked Cena.
I was extremely convinced he was
gonna win. I'm not mad at Solo winning. You gotta build him up somehow. But
yeah, but
damn, we destroyed him.
The way he lost too, it's just like, oh my god.
Solo looks like, what the hell, Solo? We don't need Roman down.
It hurt my soul to see Cena get beat like that.
What they're gonna do, like that
was our childhood.
The next freaking SmackDown, Roman Reigns like happy as hell for freaking Solo or something.
Probably
gotta celebrate him, and then just look at Jimmy Uso like, what the hell did you do?
Jimmy helped him.
I know. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so they're gonna be happy.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see what happens.
But damn,
well, not to say that Roman's never happy.
What do you think What do you think Solo's gonna go with this direction? Do you think
he's gonna be like, I don't need Roman no more. He's gonna turn on him.
I think he's gonna eventually face Gunther for the title. That'd be fire.
Yeah, you know what?
Or he takes the U.S. title off of Logan Paul.
Yeah, because they're gonna have him destroy Logan Paul.
Yeah, no, we need Solo in an
I would like to see
chamber
now. Match. I like to see Solo keep getting this little push. Like he doesn't need Roman. He's still by his side, but he doesn't need him.
Yeah.
Well, he's basically the bodyguard almost. He's always doing all the damn punishment.
I mean, like eventually they're gonna split,
and he can get a mid-card title.
Eventually they're gonna split, and hopefully by
Roman's
that time
gonna keep treating him like he's down under him, and Solo's just gonna hit him with a spike or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire. So Solo is like I know he's like new-ish, but he's still like a really good wrestler.
Yeah, he spoke on the mic for the first. Remember, that's why Cena was like, "Oh, he talks."
Oh yeah,
like he can at least he can speak for himself now. So
yeah, I don't know. I like Solo. Just the way he won was just like
he destroyed.
It hurt my soul. Like John Cena was getting obliterated. I never seen John Cena get beat up that bad. Other than of course when he got destroyed by Brock Lesnar.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that one was worse. That's all I'm gonna say. But good on Cena though. Cena putting over younger talent. That was like one of like a lot of the complaints when he was, actually like part of WWE like full time.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he was still full time competitor. He wasn't like as old as he is now. So
yeah, that's true. But still, like
I mean, look at Hogan. He was freaking almost 50, and he was like, "No, I'm still gonna keep winning." He didn't put over nobody.
We don't talk about Hogan on this podcast.
I'm just saying, he didn't put over nobody.
Yeah, I don't like. No.
Who else?
No, thank you.
Many people like that, and then like putting over younger talent.
Exactly. But
those are just angry guys. Are like, oh, they're taking my spot.
Yeah, they're angry guys. I mean, it happens. You're gonna have to eventually. But yeah, John Cena took the L in a horrendous way. Boy got destroyed.
Let's see what happens with Solo and the Bloodline next. They all took a dub, so
yeah.
See what happens.
They're gonna be up on top. But yeah, we'll definitely see exactly what comes out of that.
Roman's gonna find somehow to be mad about something.
He always is.
Well, Sami Zayn's gonna keep trying to do something.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, then we had Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio for the U.S. title. And this one we predicted. Logan ended up picking up the win, but it was kind of weird how it happened.
He had the brass knuckles and he got it taken away, kind of like he dropped it.
Yeah.
But then Santo Escobar picks it up.
But he left it on the apron.
And then he puts it on the apron and goes chasing. Like it looked like he did it on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it looks like he did it on purpose. Like, does that mean Escobar is going to
at the same time, he's like, I dropped it. He's going to try to save himself saying that. No one damn well. It's gonna be like a heel. We talked about this a while ago. He should have had a heel turn. I thought he would have been face Rey Mysterio.
That's what I thought was gonna happen, but apparently not. But yeah, like he literally. So
now they're gonna do it with no title.
Yeah, so
which is fine.
Let's just explain what happened. So basically, Logan was getting his ass kicked. One of his friends comes and gives him the brass knuckles.
Should have been KSI.
It would have been funny.
Or
it was one of his posse gives him brass knuckles. He's about to use it, but Ray kicks him. The brass knuckles goes flying.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. Okay,
and then Logan's trying to get his friend to grab it, but then Santos Escobar comes from the crowd, stomps on it, and picks it up. He goes to chase the Logan's friend,
dude, yeah.
but then he puts the freaking brass knuckles on the apron,
like,
exactly where Logan Paul was when he was about to get 619, as if he did it on purpose.
This is why, like, this is gonna do something like, so they're gonna do like the little feud now. He turns on Ray,
Yeah,
but so LWO turning on each other. No title involved, which is good. They don't need a title involved.
I think so. I mean, like, it's obvious that he did it on freaking purpose. Like, yeah.
Maybe Ray confronts him and he's like, "No, I watched the video. I dropped it, but no."
You're gonna drop it on it. Why not just freaking hold it in your hands? It doesn't make any sense. But anyways,
he's got to mention that
Logan grabbed it. He ended up hitting a punch, the punch with the brass knuckles on Rey Mysterio, and ended up picking up the win for the U.S. title.
He knocked his ass out. But yeah.
No, it was good though. I enjoyed it.
We picked Logan.
Yeah. We did.
A lot of people are like online talking crap, but this dude can wrestle.
I don't know why they're so mad.
If earlier in the match too. This I gotta respect him too. Ray went for like a moonsault off the rope, like a springboard.
Oh, he saved him.
And he saved him. He almost hit. He couldn't. Yeah, he caught him. He kind of slipped a little bit. He caught him.
Yeah, no,
I respect him.
He
knows how to wrestle. He knows how to.
People are getting mad, but it's like this was like the best business decision that WWE has done in a while.
You know all the damn followers they brought from him.
That's what I'm saying.
They also got more wrestling fans now.
Yeah, your boy's gonna wear that title proudly on like fucking Impulsive. Like,
yeah, and the dude even said, the dude's everywhere, but he even said like this was like his dream thing. Like WWE would like to stay here for a while.
Yeah, no, he's gonna boast that title everywhere. He's gonna show it everywhere. He's gonna bring a lot of eyes on WWE. Yes. It's going to be great for WWE.
To make the U.S. title more prestigious, even though it was already getting a build-up. I actually like the design and everything.
And it's not like dude's a bad wrestler. He's a good wrestler.
He's safe. He hasn't hurt nobody at all.
He's a safe wrestler.
He's safer than Nia Jax. He's safer than Nia Jax.
No, for real though.
Remember she freaking punched Becky Lynch in the face and made her bleed everywhere.
Yeah, and that's what led
broke her damn nose.
That's what led to the man Becky Lynch.
Yeah, but still, it's like safer. He's a safe wrestler. No, he saved freaking Rey Mysterio, who's one of the most experienced guys on the roster.
No, for real. I mean, they wouldn't put him in the same freaking ring as.
I mean, Rey Mysterio doesn't messed up. That was just a little slip.
Yeah,
he caught him. He saved him.
But they wouldn't put Logan in the same ring as Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. The Miz, Rey Mysterio, the greatest wrestler of our generation, Dom. Like, come on now, like.
Wait, he was in the ring with Dom?
Yeah, remember the tag team match, the Miz and
oh yeah, what am I talking about? That was his first time, yeah.
And then they were in the ring together.
That was the last time. That was like one of the last times Dom was a face. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a good match too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like his debut match and he won. Yeah, but anyways.
Who was he else? Oh, remember Ricochet?
Ricochet fire match. That was a great match. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Logan's gonna do.
I'm off of Logan Paul and WWE in this podcast.
Oh yeah, we're 100% down.
No
for
haters here.
I mean, it's just gonna bring more eyes to wrestling. What kind of wrestling fan would not want that? Come on now.
Celebrities are always a part of wrestling, but he's different. He's an actual wrestler now. He's not no damn celebrity.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler.
He can wrestle.
It's kind of like what's his name? Jake Paul. Jake Paul is actually a boxer. Like
he's a boxer.
People can't say
even though
he's a YouTube boxer. No, he's a boxer.
Even though
Duke of box.
Dude only came to a damn boxer. He needs to fight some damn boxers.
Yeah.
But either way,
that's besides the point. That's not wrestling.
Besides the point.
I would love to talk about that in a different type of
No,
setting,
I'm just saying. No, because you mentioned.
I got you. Yeah. Let's move on. So of course, Io Sky versus Bianca. Io Sky picked up the win. Great match. I liked it.
Kairi Sane
came back, returned, and I was so happy.
And like she helped her.
Yo, Kairi Sane has the best elbow drop in the game right now. Yeah, I don't care. Her elbow drop is freaking phenomenal.
Well, you got that, and then let's see the mic drop by Max Caster.
Yeah, but mic drop is good, but Kairi Sane
she gets a lot of height in her elbow drop.
Fire.
She gets height.
Yeah, I love it. I'm really excited to see what Kairi Sane's gonna do, especially because she has like that beef with Bailey.
And she was hugging Io. A lot of people are thinking, oh, maybe Io's gonna leave Damage Control.
And be with her.
Bailey's not happy about it. She looked pissed off on the outside, like confused.
Well, it's because Bailey's the reason why Kairi Sane left WWE.
Yeah, didn't they jumped her or something?
Yeah, right? Something like that. But anyways, after that we had Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. Cody Rhodes ended up picking up the win. That was obvious what was going to happen. We all knew that was going to happen. Great match, though.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Good match.
That was they tried to get involved, but Jay came to
the boy Jay. Jay should have had a match at Crown Jewel.
We had no Jay. Well, they got involved. But I'm saying no matches. Like no match for Jay, no match for Jimmy,
no match for KO.
No match for KO.
There was a lot of big names off of this card, but it's all right. Then we had the main event, which was LA Knight versus Roman Reigns. LA Knight. What?
Man, I freaking wanted LA Knight to win, even though I didn't think he was gonna win anyway.
It's fine.
I picked Roman in the picks, but damn,
Jimmy came out, and it was the funniest freaking thing when Jimmy got put through the table. Jimmy was like face first on the freaking table, knocked out. I was dying of laughter when that happened. But anyways, he got put through the table, and then when he did that, LA Knight got speared through the barricade, and then he got thrown to the ring, speared in, and pinned. And that was basically crown jewel. Like obviously he won. It shows that LA Knight's a freaking beast.
It still
elevated him like freaking crazy. I loved it. I think it was a great way to end crown jewel.
You know what? Put the damn freaking US title on LA Knight then. Remember him and Logan Paul had a little beef with.
That'd be fire. But yeah, that was basically it for crown jewel. We can go ahead and get into our AEW review starting now. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our AEW review. This is AEW Dynamite, right?
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about from Dynamite.
Yeah, Dynamite had a lot. Pretty good show. I enjoyed it. I liked it. AEW Dynamite was 3 out of 5.
What do you mean 3 out of 5? Rating?
Yeah, rating.
Like 3.5, 4.
3.5. All right, cool.
For a Dynamite thing, it's just a regular weekly episode. It was good. It was really good, actually.
So let's talk about the top things that happened then. All right, so AEW Dynamite, the show opened up with MJF stating that he's going to have partners for his match later. He called Adam Cole for advice, which is, love to see Adam Cole on TV. Really funny because when he was talking to him, Roderick Strong interrupted. And, obviously MJF was like, I'm out of here.
He's yelling, Max.
Yeah, no, but he was yelling at Adam first. And then Adam Cole hung up the call. Which is really funny. And then Roderick was saying he
calls him Adam.
Yeah. Later on in the show, MJF tried to get Kenny Omega, obviously to join him, but Jericho opened up the door, slammed the door in his face, and just laughed. As he was leaving, Wardlow came in and choked MJF, basically saying he's coming for him.
Yeah,
that was fire because it just shows MJF can never catch a break, as we said last week. Your boy's catching strays everywhere.
He's taking everything he has when he least expects it.
Yeah. Which I'm excited for that eventual matchup. That matchup is going to be fire. The whole episode was basically him trying to find somebody to join him.
Yeah.
With the Acclaim chasing him, trying to get him to scissor them.
Yeah.
And saying choose me, pick me. It was really funny though because they kept
the whole time he had that sign. Max Caster. Another time there was this kept interrupting.
And then the rest of the Acclaim was like, damn it, Max! Every single time he would mess up. But yeah, he kept trying to basically get him to join. And then Roddy was also calling Adam Cole, complaining that he wanted to be picked, but he wasn't. And obviously Adam Cole was just getting annoyed by him. Yeah. So that was basically the whole show in general, just them trying to eventually get him to pick them, which eventually he does.
They gave him his gear. They gave him the clean gear.
They gave him his gear. It was cool gear too. It was pink, right?
Yeah.
It was fire. But anyways, they came out to the ring. They had their match. That was the main event. The main event was MJF and the Acclaim.
They're in the match. They got MJF to do the scissor.
It was MJF and the Acclaim versus Bullet Club Gold. Obviously, this was for if MJF won, he was going to get his title back because obviously it's still his title. It's just more so Jay White stole it. So, of course, that match happened. In the middle of the match, as you said, they actually got MJF the scissor. MJF was about to get hit with the title.
Oh, I see. The scissor was after the match. Right?
It was. Yeah. Sorry. But Jay White was going to hit MJF with the title, but Max Caster came out for the save and pushed him and took the bullet for him. That's great progress for MJF because it shows he can have more than one friend.
Yeah.
And he mentions that.
But he got hit with the Blade Runner.
Oh yeah, he was getting distracted. And unfortunately, he got hit with the Blade Runner.
Jay White pinned him.
Jay White pinned MJF. That was surprising. I thought for
then
sure.
Then at the end, obviously, he took the bullet for him, saved him for attack. Mm-hmm. Then they scissored in the ring.
Yeah, it was great.
So they still ended up with cheering and everything on top and stuff.
Yeah, they still ended up on top.
Jay White still got the belt.
Yeah, Jay White took the belt. He's never gonna hold that down. He's just gonna keep saying I pinned MJF.
Yep.
Which they did on Collision. We'll talk about that. But MJF was pissed obviously because he doesn't have his title back, and it doesn't look like he's gonna get it back until Full Gear.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I think he's gonna win. First of all. I think that's when we're going to figure out who the heck is behind the mask.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. I'm really excited for it. Please.
I just hope imagine it's just something stupid. I hope it's not.
I don't think it's going to be something stupid. The way they're hyping it up, it has to be somebody major.
It's the Shockmaster.
Oh God, the freaking Shockmaster. No. It's Sean Spears. No.
Exactly. If it's something stupid like that,
If
I'm
it's
gonna be
something done like
pissed.
that, I'll be really, really pissed. But then again, I wouldn't even put it past Tony Khan because
As soon as I see it, I'll just freaking shut off the TV.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not even gonna put it past Tony Khan because he had a quote unquote major announcement for
No, he
the
always
freaking thing.
he's freaking annoying.
Yo, I was so pissed off.
But I don't know why you're pissed. Everybody knew his announcements are nothing.
Anyways,
Oh, tickets are on sale.
yeah, that was so basically moving on to the next story from the MJF thing. Tony Khan had a quote unquote major announcement, and his quote unquote major announcement was freaking, hey, the tickets are going on sale. You can get a pre-sale code for the Wembley show in 2024.
A major announcement is like, oh, but we just signed this new talent or something. Oh no.
I thought it was gonna be the I honestly thought it was gonna be AEW and the Max deal, the HBO Max deal. I thought it was gonna be that. That's what everybody thought it was gonna be, and that's a major annountment. That's cool.
So at this point, when he says a major announcement, it's nothing.
Yo, your boy is the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah,
like,
that's
come
what
on
I'm
now.
thinking.
Like, yo, that I was so freaking pissed. I was like, is that really the freaking major announcement?
I'm all watching. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, I was super excited for it.
Tickets are on sale.
I was like,
yeah,
yo,
good for and.
Oh my god!
What's the announcement, bro?
It's like, bro, like we knew tickets were gonna go on sale soon. You already announced that it's gonna be Wembley. It's so freaking dumb. I was so annoyed. He's like, you can purchase your tickets now. It's just like, are you freaking serious? Really?
Yeah, that was clearly a pre-recorded video. If he said that in front of the crowd, they would have been booing him. Like,
they definitely booed this guy. They definitely booed. The crowd went mild. They were like so pissed.
But it was a pre-recorded video. You can tell it's pre-recorded.
It was so dumb.
But if it was live, like during the show, they would have just booed him.
I was pissed. That was like the dumbest freaking announcement he's made. I literally wrote in my notes, Tony Khan's dumbass announcement was all in next year as if we didn't know already. Like that's it. So
let's go to some real wrestling.
Okay.
So Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castiglione. That was the first match of the night.
Yeah.
International Championship. Hell of a freaking match.
Hell of a match. Yeah.
It literally looked like Claudio was gonna win.
Yeah, but of course, Orange Cassidy ended up picking up the win.
That damn orange punch.
Yeah, orange punch, the strongest punch in the game right now.
After Moxie came out of nowhere and just beat the hell out of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, setting up that match.
He just beat the hell out of him. Claudio had to pull him off of him.
Yeah. No, that match is set for full gear, right?
Full gear, international. I think John Moxley gets his title back.
That's probably when he's finally cleared. Yeah, looking forward to it. But yeah, Moxley versus Orange Cassidy at Full Gear. I think Moxley's going to take
Moxley gets his title back
for sure. The first match was fire, so I'm looking forward to this rematch. I know it's going to be just as great as the last one. Because if there's one thing AEW can do, they can put on amazing matches.
Yeah.
Stories need help, but
a lot of story. Like they have some some good ones with this Max one and stuff.
But other than that,
the Christian one, but
yeah,
a lot of storyline, a lot of matches. They just random.
Yeah.
Oh, you're facing this guy, this one, but they still have good matches.
Yeah, the matches are always fire, so it doesn't matter. But still, Orange Cassidy versus Moxley is set up for Full Gear.
We'll do our picks next week.
Yeah,
because that's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, for sure. We had the Elite versus Mongol Embassy for the trios titles. During the match, Swerve came out to taunt Hangman. Hangman got mad and chased after him.
He came out whose house?
Swerve's house.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He literally said that on the mic.
Yeah. So Hangman chased after him and they started fighting backstage.
Yeah, they showed the video. They were just separated by security fighting backstage.
So of course that left the rest of the Elite, the Young Bucks, alone, and they ended up losing the trios titles to the Mongol Embassy, which is exactly what Swerve wanted.
Yeah, the ROH 6-man.
Yeah.
So Mongol Embassy are now champions.
Yeah, it seemed like that was
the Elite.
Yeah.
They can go back after the tag team titles, which is what they really need.
Yeah, I know. I really want to see them back in the tag division. Yeah, and I want to see Hangman solo.
I want Swerve to win, but I just can't see Hangman losing.
I want
2 in a row, especially after like Swerve went to his house, talked to his, like getting family involved.
Yeah, but imagine if he wins. That's crazy.
If he wins, he's just major freaking heel. Then Hangman is just like, I guess, down bad right now because he lost 2 in a row.
But it's fine if he's down bad. He's a freaking world champion. Well, ex-world champion.
Well, anyways, Full Gear. Like we said, we'll have our picks soon. But
yeah, that's going to be fire. Of course, Edge came out to talk about Christian.
Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland came out to talk about Christian, who interfered and said Edge needs to back down or he's going to snap his neck. Really funny stuff.
Yeah, they all tried to Nick win.
Yeah, they brawled, and Adam Copeland says he's going to join Sting and Darby at Full Gear. He actually ended up spearing Christian Cage too.
Well, yeah, because Well, he came out with Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus. They went to jump him, and he was trying to fight him off, but they were actually jumping him. Like,
Yeah.
and then they were gonna hit him with a concerto.
Yeah.
Like why is Edge always about to get hit with that?
Because that's his
everywhere
signature.
he goes. But obviously, Sting and Darby Allin came to save him, and that's where Adam Copeland hit the spear on him.
Yeah.
And then they announced,
pretty cool.
Full Gear, and them 3 versus 3.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fire match. Obviously, this is just gonna.
I don't think they should make it a no disqualification.
I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is just gonna lead up to Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage and like a ladder match or a no DQ match eventually for that title. I hope it's a ladder match. It's just so symbolic.
Old memories.
Old memories. Yeah, exactly. But that's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
Probably not this pay-per-view. Obviously not this pay-per-view. Probably the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah. That was pretty cool. Really cool segment to hype up that match. Of course, we had Kenny and Chris Jericho saying they want a street fight against Don Callis' family at Full Gear. And it looks like they're going to have Kota Ibushi and Paul Wright joining in on that as well. So it's going to be like a 4-on-4, right? Like Don Callis' family. So Don Callis' family.
Well, yeah, because first they beat Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Aim.
Yeah, it was just a quick little match.
And then that's when Don Callis got on the mic and he's the one that challenged them.
Yeah.
To a street fight, like the family.
Yeah.
On Dynamite in 2 weeks, so it's not even going to be on the pay-per-view.
Oh, I thought it was at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, so they put Dynamite in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And then Omega agreed, but remember, like you said, he said Kota Ibushi's involved too.
And Paul Wright. I don't know how I feel about Paul Wright.
And then Jericho's the one that had brought up Paul White. He said he needed a big man for Hobbs.
Yeah, but still, like,
I guess give the legend some time. I guess.
But bro looks like he can barely walk. Did you see?
Yeah, that? I don't know. It's something with his knees. I'm pretty sure his knees are shot.
Did you see it? Like the?
Didn't he have knee surgery recently?
I don't know. Surgery? But did you see his knee?
No, he did. He looks stiff when he walks.
It was just a big ass knee brace on it. It did look like he could barely walk.
Because he's like, for his size, he's in good shape. But his knees are done.
Nah, he's huge. There's no need for him to be fighting. I don't think he needs to fight.
He's probably gonna get involved. He's probably barely gonna get any time in the match.
I don't know.
It's a Dynamite match too.
I don't know.
He's probably just they're gonna tag him in. He'll probably like hit a punch on somebody or a choke slam.
And that's probably about it.
Yeah, they're not gonna make him do much. Yeah. He can't.
I want to see Ibushi in a singles title run, or not. Well, I don't know about title, but singles run because he's better as a singles competitor than the tag team.
Yeah, he's just only having tag team matches.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. I don't know how I feel about Paul Wright joining in,
but we'll see what happens. I guess.
I don't like a lot of people complain about like AEW bringing in all these old people. But it's just like
it was funny.
I'm starting to see it now.
Yeah, somebody all elderly wrestling.
Oh my god. Like I'm starting to see it now. It's like, bro, like when AEW first came out, it was freaking exciting. All young talent, people coming up, and now they kind of just push that young talent to the side. Look at freaking Danny Garcia,
Adam Cole. I know I'm pissed off about like what they're doing with him.
Yo, Danny Garcia.
Been a big fan.
He's gonna have his title match. That's great.
Oh yeah.
Fire.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. But like beside the point, they're having him do this dance, which it's a funny dance. I'm not gonna freaking sit here and lie. It's a great dance.
That's a specialty.
But it's still like, yo, you build him up as an amazing single star, and then you push him to the fucking sideline to do a little dancey dance instead of freaking being like one of the top.
I mean, he can still do the dance and be a thing. But it's just he's stuck doing tag team matches. Now he's finally gonna get that.
Bro, like they push so many people aside for like the much older wrestlers to come in.
Adam Copeland, Christian,
but like no,
Sting,
but the three
Paul White.
No, but the three that you mentioned before Paul Wright, those are good. Like
Sting
is not taking time away from anybody. He barely fights, and when he does, it's great.
Yeah,
Christian Cage is one of the best people on the mic right now, and he has like one of the best storylines in wrestling currently.
I know, but they freaking brought.
And then Adam Copeland's new, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, but like other than that, like it's so dumb. I don't know. Like you got Jeff Jarrett.
Ric Flair signed now.
Yeah, but he's gonna be a manager,
but still.
But then you got like Jeff Jarrett. Like you can have somebody else there. Like that whole like thing just annoys me.
He can actually still wrestle, but
I'm not saying he can't wrestle. I'm just saying.
But he is getting a lot of TV. He's wrestling almost every.
That's what I'm saying. Like your boy's had more matches than like freaking everybody else on the freaking roster. I think, which is insane. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I don't know.
Elderly
they need to just go back to their roots and give us that young talent that they were building up.
Yeah.
Like they freaking pushed Penta to the side. I know Penta's not really young, but he's still a pretty decent, like decently aged talent. It's freaking amazing to watch. And he was
a lot of wrestlers sometimes it takes to 40 years old to hit their prime. Like LA Knight.
Yeah, true.
But I know you talk about like 50-year-olds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like there's so many good wrestlers on that roster.
Like 30-year-olds, not even.
I don't know. They got to do something because like now they're just putting all these elderly people on the freaking thing and they're giving them time instead of
3 weeks in a row. You had the Hardy Boys fighting on Collision.
Yeah,
when you could have had somebody else.
That's another thing. Like, bro, like Collision is being used as just a 2 hour rampage.
Yeah, they was Hardy Boys. Jeff Jarrett's always on Collision.
It's so freaking dumb. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Collision needs.
I want both of them.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
You need Ricky Starks. His tag team champion. I want to see him a singles competitor again.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else is good for Collision. FTR, they're good.
House
they're
of
always
Black.
on Collision. House of Black, FTR, they're already on Collision.
Yeah, but they're like House of Black isn't really like they're starting to be used now. Thank God. Right now, they're about to use them now in a good feud. It seems like, but in terms of like in general, they're not.
I have an idea. Good. Make Swerve the star of Collision.
Yeah, that'd be
make
cool.
him number one.
Well, it seems like that's what he kind of is, to be honest.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's just me going on a rant.
I mean, it's not really a rant. It's true.
It is true. But anyways, we also had Hikaru Shida versus Willow. This was Shida. Title, right? Yeah, that was Shida's third title defense in 7 days, putting on banger matches.
Yeah.
Of course, she ended up picking up the win. After the match, Julia Hart extended her hand to Willow. Sky Blue came out. Looked like she was going to join Julia, but then she ended up spraying, putting a miss in Julia's face.
How about Toni Storm? She came out once again doing that dance.
So,
but it's funny. She's just dancing, and then Hikaru Shida just win at the tag.
Yeah. I like what we said last week. I'm a fan of Toni Storm.
Toni Storm is the next champion again.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Toni Storm. So, and that whole gimmick is so funny. Yeah. I don't know. I like it. I don't know if you've seen it. When they were when she was at ringside, there was a fan basically taunting everybody, and she just went up to him and was like, "Sit down right now." I seen that. And he's just like, "Yes, ma'am." And he just sits down immediately. It was so funny. But yeah, that was basically AEW Dynamite in a nutshell. Excuse my rant, but I just had to go there because I'm getting annoyed.
Maybe it's my turn to rant in the next segment.
Yeah, go for it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into AEW Collision. Okay, let's get into AEW Rampage 2.0. I mean Collision, sorry. AEW Collision.
Yeah, can I rant real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Real quick. Like he just said, Collision is now Rampage 2.0 officially, ladies and gentlemen. Who the hell is writing for Rampage and Collision? And they had good people on Collision. The writing is terrible.
Yeah. The
matches are just they're throwaway matches, no storylines. Yeah. Especially Rampage. Rampage is just...
No, I don't even watch Rampage. It's trash.
Freaking AEW. I'd rather watch AEW Dark 205 Live when they used to have it. I'd rather watch that than Rampage. But Collision now, what the hell is going on? You got good stars, Samoa Joe, FTR, Ricky Starks.
They're not booking them well. Yeah, that's the thing.
Like I just said last thing, make Swerve Strickland the face of Collision and have the freaking storylines on Collision. It's a 2-hour show.
Yeah. They kind of just have everything thrown in there. It's kind of annoying. It's getting annoying. It's getting really annoying. Anyways,
you have a rant too. I know you said, but that's when
we'll talk about that when we get there. But of course, the show opened up.
Swerve. Let's go with.
Yeah. The show opened up in a positive note with Swerve. Versus AR Fox.
Well, it was funny how it started because literally the show opened up. AR Fox started attacking Swerve Strickland before they even announced the shows to start. Yeah. So they was just brawling all the way. They made their way from backstage to ringside. While this dude's saying "Welcome to Collision" and fireworks are going off, they're just punching each other. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
and that was actually a hell of a match.
It was a good match.
Fox, this dude can wrestle, man. He got the high flying moves. AR Fox is a good wrestler, but obviously my guy Swerve.
Yeah, Swerve picked up the win.
He got I was pissed at Fox he didn't let him do his entrance, so we couldn't see that. But
it's fine now. He won.
We heard the music after, but yeah. And then FTR came out and then they saved Fox from getting jumped by the Gates of Agony. Ricky Starks and Big Bill also came in, and LFI.
Yeah, it was just a whole big giant mumble jumble of them jumping each other.
Led to the main event.
Yeah, but still, it was just a lot. It was a lot of people in the ring just coming all.
It was kind of about what WWE always does with the Bloodline fighting. Yeah, and Cody comes in and Jay. They always same thing.
Same thing as always.
But it led to the main event just like that.
Yeah.
If you want, I don't know if we.
Yeah, we can jump to the main event. Why not? It was FTR and LFI versus Gates of Agony and Ricky Starks and Big Bill. Of course, FTR and LFI ended up picking up the win with Roosh picking up the pinfall, which was great.
He's refusing to shake their hands too.
Yeah, no,
I
love
the show, and then he's left with his team.
Roosh is a great wrestler.
Yeah, Roosh is good.
The little promos they're having for LFI have been pretty cool lately. So
hopefully they don't screw that up.
Hopefully. Put
them on damn freaking Rampage.
Yeah. But anyways, they picked up the win. Of course, House of Black was watching the entire time.
They were now in the stands watching
Julia
Hart and all of them.
And then of course the lights went out, came back on. House of Black attacked FTR, beating the crap out of them. Give us more House of Black, please, because they're probably the best thing on Collision going on
Blackpool
so far.
Combat Club got involved when they came out to help.
And they helped
FTR.
out. They helped out FTR, and that was basically like the ending of
Which
like,
is
the
weird.
show.
I thought Blackpool was kind of like a heel club.
Now they're turning face. I have no idea. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. But all I know is House of Black. Give us more House of Black because we need more of that. And as I said before, you say put Ricky Starks as the head. I want Malachi Black as the face. I'm not saying the
head.
A Collision.
Like go back to his singles. Remember he was having the great matches with Bryan Danielson.
It's good.
Unless you're gonna put some fire matches on tag team instead of having them team up with other teams, and it's just a bunch of mumble jumble.
He's been putting on good matches to tag team though. I'll give them that. Like they're good. Like the tag team division right now is being booked pretty well, but not all that. But in terms of like Ricky Starks, he's being booked well. Please, like I said, put a title on Malachi Black. Give House of Black more freaking screen time because they need it.
To some promos.
I don't know.
Get them a storyline, actually, not just getting involved in random stuff.
Well, now it looks like they're gonna have a storyline. I guess.
I know,
I guess they're gonna have a storyline
when they're in the ring with the lights out and they just talk. I don't know.
No, they need matches.
They're looking at. They need a.
No, Malachi needs a title. I think Malachi.
And then for Rampage, put like a title match on Rampage or something. I don't know. Build a storyline.
They do that every once in a while, but still, it's whatever.
Yeah, they do a little boring. International champ.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that I want
put MJF on Rampage. I bet you people will watch.
I want Malachi to just freaking I want
Malachi slash House of Black.
Yeah.
Be like the top faces.
Yeah, or
heels.
Whatever.
I mean that's what I meant. Yeah, top heels.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm
still gonna cheer.
Swerve is a heel though, man. But Swerve can be the top. He needs to be the top of the show. I think.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do not put him on Rampage. I would.
Yeah, don't put him on Rampage, please. Anyways, of course, other than like that big mumble jumble that happened, it looks like they're finally going to give House of Black a freaking storyline. We had the Kingdom came out with Roddy. Roddy was saying that they're going to be taken serious now, so they can show Adam that they're great.
Yeah.
And then they defeated some just jobbers. I'm just gonna say jobbers.
He sent them in the ring.
Yeah.
It was. This was the freaking so hilarious. Like after they won, this dude, Roderick Strong comes into the ring, like knees somebody in the face, and then he jumps on the ground, like he throws himself. Like in pain, like they had to go help him and put him back on the chair.
He like threw himself on the floor and like rolled around.
You could see the crowd, the people in the front seats was just laughing. It was freaking the same reaction we had. It was freaking.
And then
hilarious.
The Kingdom came, helped him back.
They
in
helped
his
him.
wheelchair.
Like, oh my god, no! Like it's so stupid but funny at the same time. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss whenever he gets rid of the neck gimmick, but it's so freaking funny for the time being.
He jumps on the floor. Oh no! It's fucking stupid.
It was so funny. Though. I was dying. Roderick Strong is hilarious. That whole gimmick is great for him, and hopefully he keeps it for just a little bit longer, and then
have him win.
Starts to turn it up.
Have him win some matches too. Yeah, build him up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're probably just waiting for Adam Cole to come back. To be honest,
keep screaming Adam.
Yeah, just keep screaming at him until Adam finally shows up. But yeah, that was fine because obviously it's showing the Kingdom.
It was a little hilarious thing too. It was just
funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was much needed on this show. Let's just say that. Then we had Lance Archer versus Darby Allin, and that
was actually probably a match of the night.
It was, but it was terrible. Like the ending.
Yeah.
So this is what he was saying. Like I had a rant. Like, bro, you are booking Lance Archer so badly. Like, my dude is actually a really good wrestler. He's good on the mic. Yeah. He has charisma. Like, bro, what are you doing? He's a big dude who can wrestle. Like, really actually wrestle.
Murder Hawk monster. He smashes people.
No, this is what pissed me off. Like, okay, like I'm a big Darby fan. Obviously, we have Darby up on the wall. Huge Darby fan. But, bro, you're going to put Darby to get obliterated, destroyed for like 20 minutes. And then he's gonna hit like 2-3 moves and then win. That doesn't.
You seem like that choke slam over the rope onto the apron. I was like,
yeah, that was bad.
He was smashing him.
That was bad.
And then Darby hits like two things.
He had like a cold red from like the top rope or something like that and won.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's all it was. I think he did that and one suicide dive.
That freaking huge man who smashed this little skinny dude. Darby Allin's a beast. I'm not saying that.
Also, like a cold red on Lance Archer is probably like 2 feet fall because he's so
huge.
Freaking tall.
You need a lot of big men are like they can't wrestle. They're just big and stuff. This like you need some big men that are actually agile can wrestle. Like this dude is actually can wrestle.
Yeah,
he can be like a heel that just and he can get like a secondary title run like an international.
Yeah,
he's good enough for that. Even though he's a little older, he can still wrestle.
I don't think Darby needed this win either. But I think Lance needed it way more than
unless he could have had somebody come help him real quick for a distraction. It would have made it look better than this dude gets hit with one move and he's done.
Yeah, no, it made no sense. Like your boy was like slamming him on the
No,
apron,
but then he, like
destroying him.
at the 3, he like kicked out after.
Still dumb.
Yeah, it was
still
stupid.
so dumb. But anyways,
Lance Archer's a beast.
Hopefully he's gonna get a little push because afterwards Jake the Snake got on the mic saying he got 2 new recruits and there's more than just Lance Archer on his team. And he announced that the Righteous are now part of Jake the Snake's little group, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah, we haven't seen them since they lost to MJF, right?
Yeah, since they lost to MJF.
They have potential. Obviously, they need screen time.
I think they have potential.
They have like that cult like gimmick with the music.
I like the snapping because I feel like once everybody in the crowd starts doing it, it's gonna sound fire when they come.
And
out.
it's gonna.
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Builds them up with the crowd.
Like if everybody just starts clapping.
Once you're in with the crowd, the company's got to put you in.
That's what I'm saying. I think I know what AEW is trying to do. They're trying to put them with like a good like heel like type
like
manager.
A cult. It's like a cult, like another wife, not wife exactly, but you know what I mean, like a cult type.
I think Jake the Snake is good for them. I think it's smart. Like I think hopefully like they start building them up because like we said, the Righteous seems like there's something there. They just got to figure it out.
They need screen time.
They just need, I don't know. They just need something. There's something there. Like you can tell, like,
let's see with Lance Archer.
Yeah. We'll see
as a group
exactly
with a manager.
We'll see like what the heck he can bring to it and what the heck Jake the Snake can bring to it.
You can leave some fire segments with that.
Yeah, no, there's definitely something in that group that screams like potential and screams something's actually going to be really, really cool. They just need to figure it out. I don't know what the heck it is.
Don't just put them there and doing like a little trios title match.
No.
ROH 6-man. No. You can build a storyline with that group.
No, the Righteous actually seem like
that's like a heel cult.
Well, like you said, it seems like it can be like a Wyatt type group,
shit,
and that would be cool. Yeah, like some Wyatt type shit. Yeah, for real. You're not joking. Like that'd be fire. I don't care.
They have like the little snapping, the little weird old school.
They're not bad
music.
wrestlers.
Yeah, they can wrestle.
Yeah, so it's not.
I mean, they were ROH tag team champions.
Yeah, exactly.
So they can wrestle.
I think that there's something there. They just need to figure it out, and I hope they figure it out soon because God damn it, freaking Collision needs it.
Yeah, and tag teams you need to.
Yeah, but then again, huge fan of Darby. Just pissed off at the way how they booked that, and it seemed like by the way that he was dominating, Lance Archer should have won. If he was gonna lose, let Darby hit like freaking 10, at least 5 freaking more moves than just like 3. Like
or put it like a no disqualification. He hits him in the head with the skateboard or something.
Something.
Not just a regular random move, and this big giant dude.
It was so dumb. I was so
smashed
mad.
him.
And I saw a lot of comments. People were upset about it too, because as I said, a lot of people love Lance Archer. Like
I remember he was gone for a couple of months, and I was like, wait, I wonder what happened to him.
Yeah.
And then he came back, started smashing people again, and then he just got into this.
Think about it. His only good win was against like John Moxley, and I think that was like in 2021.
Yeah, I don't know what they don't book big man correct. There's not really any big man in this company that's like top right now.
Well, they had Wardlow, then they booked him terribly when he was tossing the title back and forth. Hopefully they fix it. I think there's still time for them to fix that, and I think that's what they're trying to do now. So hopefully they do, because Wardlow's pretty good too. Just stop having him do freaking 2 moves.
You already know Wardlow's he's going after MJF.
That's another thing. Sorry. Wardlow can do more than a freaking powerbomb. Stop making him do one powerbomb. Yo, we've seen him do backflips, front flips, freaking jumping off the rope. Dude, yo, he's really freaking good. He's agile. And he can hit way more than 2 freaking moves. Why the hell are you gonna make him hit 5 freaking power bombs in a row when dude can do anything?
I don't know. Tony Khan might have to fire some writers, man.
I don't even think they have writers. I think it's just Tony Khan.
Well, he needs to hire some writers.
He needs to hire some writers. Exactly.
What's that dude's name that used to write for WWE? I forgot his name.
They need to hire somebody. They need to hire somebody or something, because like the way they're booking some of their talent is freaking stupid as hell. I don't know.
Hire some wrestling fans. Then actually, wrestling fans know how to freaking put on.
No, because wrestling fans are sometimes so like even us like sometimes we're kind of biased and stuff. It's stupid.
But at the same time, it's like I feel like we got good ideas. Better than some of these.
Yes, but like so does every other wrestling fan believes that. Like I said, the name of the podcast is Backseat Wrestler because we're not wrestlers. We're just people who watch it. And the same thing as Backseat Driver when they're always talking crap about wrestling and we know nothing about it. At least, same thing with us.
At least you trained a little bit, remember? You were training.
Yeah, I did a little bit of training, but that's about it. Yeah, not really anything crazy.
Hey, I've been watching. I'm calling myself an expert. Backseat expert.
I don't know. But anyways.
I'm joking. Yeah.
I don't know. They need something because, I don't know. It's just so freaking stupid. I don't know. I'm just annoyed. Anyways, let's just move on.
This is the ending, I guess.
No, because we had the Acclaimed 69-day celebration.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I mean.
It was funny, I guess.
Yeah, it was
funny, I guess. Dalton Castle and the boys came out and they interrupted them. I'm for one of a huge fan of Dalton Castle and the boys. I think it's a great gimmick.
Honestly, I was just like, what the heck is this?
I like it.
I
It's
didn't
cool.
understand it at first, and
I don't know.
I was like, what the heck? They're like freaking act like he's Jesus or something. Like,
yeah, they worship him. That's the thing.
that's what I meant. I'm like, what the heck is this?
It's so funny. I don't know. But anyways.
They give him the freaking trophy and they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, like they're like fighting to give it to him.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, they're fighting each other just to give him. Like,
Bro, it was so funny.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
It's a good gimmick. I like the gimmick. Anyways, the boys and Dalton Castle ended up losing. Of course, they had a match. And Clay ended up. I guess it was for the trios titles.
Is that like his debut on AEW?
No, Dalton Castle has been on there for a while.
But I haven't seen him in a while. I guess.
What do you mean? Like I think he fought for the ROH title. I think who the heck had it?
No, I'm saying like I haven't seen him in a while. I guess because I've been watching lately. I haven't seen.
Yeah, he hasn't been on TV for a while. But
so you bring him back like basically on TV for a long time. They interrupt a celebration. Mm-hmm. They have a title match and then lose. It's just like I don't understand what they're doing.
I don't know. He's more of an ROH guy though. That's why.
No, but the trios titles. I like the Acclaim.
That's another thing. Stop booking ROH stuff on AEW TV. You have a lot of AEW wrestlers. Put the AEW wrestlers on TV.
That's one. Other than you got Samoa Joe, keep him on. Samoa's the ROH TV champion.
Yeah, but he's signed to AEW. He just has that ROH title just because.
You can keep him on there. But they do have. Sometimes just bring him random talent.
I don't know. It's dumb. Anyways.
And then you got wrestlers who don't get TV time.
Speaking of Samoa Joe, let's just move on from Jack Perry. Samoa Joe backstage promo about MJF. Of course. BC State, and he's still gonna come after the title.
But he was saying, remember,
he wants to help him too, right?
Decline like helping him and stuff.
Yeah. So I guess like Samoa Joe is kind of a face. They respect each other now. I guess
he's just probably just trying to bait him,
probably. But anyways, the cool thing about the promo was it led to Keith Lee and Samoa Joe going face to face.
Me versus me again.
Me versus me again.
Which
no, this is the thing with Samoa Joe, great, amazing. He needs to be booked on TV more. He's booked on every week, but still, he didn't have a match this week. I wish he did. In terms of Keith Lee, that boy needs to be booked more because he's been booked like freaking garbage ever since he split up with Swerve. We never got the Swerve versus Keith Lee freaking match, blow-off match.
It makes no sense.
Why? It makes no sense why the heck they didn't give us that.
You have teammates turn on each other. You always have a match.
Exactly. Simple. It's so freaking dumb. They haven't given us that yet. I don't know if they're
Tony Khan's like, no.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know if they're holding it for something, but
I have a major announcement. I'll take some TV time for me. Bro. They could have done that in the commercial. Oh, tickets are on sale now. Instead, he wastes 5 minutes of everybody's time of a major announcement. He could just give that time to somebody else to have a fire promo or a small match.
I don't know. They're gonna give Keith Lee more time. Your boy is actually a really great wrestler. They're just not giving him freaking time to show it off. Well, in a Swerve versus Keith Lee match, fire.
That'd be amazing. For Swerve, but that'd be amazing.
I'm excited for this freaking Samoa Joe versus Keith Lee.
Like we said, me versus me, but they can both actually wrestle.
Oh my god, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be a fire match. I'm excited.
And it's for the championship, the ROH team.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they. I don't know. I don't know if they'll make Samoa Joe lose, man.
Anyways, is it next week?
Yeah. Because I kind of want Samoa Joe to drop that title just so he can focus on like his AEW stuff.
I wouldn't mind him dropping the
title.
But
at the time, I don't just have him lose when he's like trying to go after the AEW championship makes no sense too. Unless there's like a distraction. So I don't know about that.
Well, I don't think Samoa Joe's next in line for the title though. I think Wardlow is going to be.
I know, but it's still building him up, trying to get that rematch with Max.
Yeah, but he can lose it now.
So just have him lose. I don't know.
No, but if
Keith Lee,
it makes sense though. If he loses now, he still has way more than enough time to build himself back up.
If like lose clean, I don't know. Something has to happen.
I think he's going to lose clean to Keith Lee. I hope he loses. I kind of want Keith Lee to hold the title.
No, so Keith Lee as the ROC is fine, but I just say I don't know about Samoa Joe losing clean. Just loses a little hype.
It's fine.
Whenever you lose clean when you're a big face, it's just like
it's fine because he's gonna have more than enough time to build himself up. Because it looks like right after MJF is done with this dude, it looks like he's gonna probably either face the guy in the mask or Jay White's gonna face the guy in the mask.
They got MJF doing 75 different things, but they won't give any other talent nothing. What the hell? Putting everything on his shoulders. Which is good for, but
MJF is showing why he deserves the most money in the business right now. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. MJF deserves all the money. Tony Khan, you better freaking sign him and give him all the money in the world.
And Tony Khan, you deserve to.
Tony Khan, if you lose MJF, you like AEW is going to be like trash. I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan of AEW. I'm a huge fan of WWE. But if you lose MJF, Collision is going down the freaking drain.
What if they lose MJF and they also get Will Ospreay though?
I love Will Ospreay.
That will help it.
But still, like, you need MJF.
You need MJF.
They need him. Like,
he's the one to help build it.
Exactly. You need MJF. anyways, that was basically it for AEW Collision. That was basically it for our review. Please like, comment, subscribe. We saw a couple of our shorts are starting to pick up some traction, so that's great. Thank you so much for the support.
Check us on YouTube shorts.
We love that. We very much so love giving you guys content. This is a one episode week, which is fine. Like I said, next week we'll be back with 2 new episodes. Every other week we post 2 episodes. I'm not sure what Becky's going to be on, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. We love you guys, and we hope you guys enjoy the rest of this wrestling week. You guys take care. Peace.